Misinformation has recently become quite a hot topic. You may be asking yourself some questions like, how much misinformation is there? What kind of impact does it have on society? And how do we find the truth ourselves? Hi, my name is Alina and I'm here to answer two similar questions. How is misinformation produced and why is it produced in the first place? Let's first start off with one of the most extreme ways misinformation is produced. Do you remember those rare occasions when interviewees would come on to broadcast news and portray themselves as experts but weren't really experts? Well, this is an example when people pretend to be experts. More specifically, this is when people pretend to be credible sources of information, but lack the credentials to prove that they have the knowledge. Instead, they're using their exposure to promote their own motivation. For example, do you remember the My Pillow guy?
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of My Pillow.
Now, how many of you remember when he claimed that he had a cure for COVID-19?
Minnesota man known for his pillow company and more recently being a devout President Trump supporter claims the cure for coronavirus already exists.
It's an absolute miracle. I take it every day. I don't get the virus.
For some context, this is Mike Lindell, the CEO of My Pillow Incorporated.
And Mike Lindell of My Pillow. Boy, do you sell those pillows? That's unbelievable what you do.
And once close advisor to former President Donald Trump.
I'd like you to come up and say a couple of words, if you might, about your companies. Mike, come on up.
According to a New York Times article, in July of 2020, Mike Lindell met with now former President Donald Trump to promote his therapeutic treatment, Oleandrin, as a cure for COVID-19. In the article, they also state that Mike Lindell had a financial stake in the company that produced this treatment. In other words, it was quite obvious that he had a strong financial motivation to turn his herbal treatment into a miracle cure. Fortunately, misinformation isn't always produced on purpose. However, there have been instances where people have accidentally produced it on their own without even realizing it. For example, let's say a journalist sends out a survey for people to fill out so she can collect data. Unfortunately, if she doesn't have the background or education in statistics to help her avoid certain statistical mistakes, she may or may not consider the possibility of coverage error, which is when members from your data set are unable to participate within your study because of personal circumstance or certain obstacles. Misleading stories can also come from journalists who lack cultural or personal experience. As you can see, there are many ways to produce misinformation, both on purpose and by accident. As informed citizens, it's our job to distinguish what is true and what is false to the best of our abilities. With that in mind, thanks for watching and stay informed.